All right, traders, it is the 7th of May, 2017. My name is Jameson. Welcome to Behringer Trading. We're looking again at the 50-minute vertical bar chart that I shared yesterday and then quickly during the trading hours. So we have some distribution that's present. We can appreciate that supply exceed demand. We rally, we retest this level of support, confirm its resistance, and then we break down. We have another sign of weakness here. We did kind of create a spring as we have an established level of support. Prices violate it and then rally back through. Kind of a little beach ball effect. Didn't have a lot of buyers there, but don't be dismissive. It's still there. So this looks like that would actually drive prices back up into this level, which we did, and then it rejected. So I think that we're probably, given that the slow stow here is actually, the oscillator is a little overbought, the OBV, the unbalanced volume, is actually a little bearish. We'll probably backtest and test this spring. So we'll backtest this spring. We'll probably find out that there's no sellers, and then we'll rally higher and we'll test highs. So there's a couple trade opportunities that might be there. I think that we have to test highs because if you look at the volume that's present, there's still a lot of demand. And as long as there's demand at a level, we have to exhaust that demand before prices can break down. Now, although I'm speaking that I'm reviewing SPY in the context of a breakdown, this is just a counter trend. This is just a pullback. We can appreciate that the trend is very bullish, and these counter trends or pullbacks just provide traders an opportunity to get an entry to participate in the longer trend that's available. So don't mistake me for being a bear. I still have 246, 256 entries that are present. But given the my current observations, I think that we'll probably backtest this spring and potentially break down, have another lower low, or we'll find support here along the lower trend line, and then the spring that's here, and then we'll rally back into 244.20s, maybe even make a higher high just to confuse traders, because we do have a inclining or an improving relative strength index that's here, and then we'll kind of continue this lateral trading range. If I look at what do we here? This is a 2-tick Renko chart. We can appreciate that on the selling waves here, we had 420 on the downside with the 15,000 negative delta selling pressure. The next one, we had a 202, so it's contracting with the 7,500 negative delta selling pressure. The next subsequent one, we can appreciate there's only 19 on the downside with 725. So selling is contracting. We can appreciate that the cumulative selling pressure here visually is starting to contract. And then we can appreciate actually that we're seeing a bullish divergence. Although this is the down wave, we're seeing there's buyers. So this looks like we're seeing some bullish absorption that's present, and we can appreciate the declining selling pressure and the declining selling waves in the Wyckoff wave that's present. So this kind of would lead me to believe that prices are going to retest highs that are here at 24.33, if not highs, all-time highs here for ES, which would just put us back on highs here for SPY. So I think that we might retest the spring, rally back up and retest highs. If we make a lower low, I would say with confidence that if we make a lower low and then we rally back up and test highs, I would say that would be a good short-term short. If we pull back here and we find support and we backtest this spring, there's no sellers. If there's less sellers, then there's no supply. We're in strong hands. Buy some calls. Trade this into resistance here and go ahead and take profits. But those are my thoughts presently.